What are you seeing in the cabling market, and are companies doing anything different in recent years?
Yeah, so that's an interesting question. With the rise of wireless networks, oftentimes we get asked, do we even need to run cabling? Of course, ASC Group, we believe that everything that's a mission critical business function should be wired up with a proper cabling plant. Troy, what are you seeing as you run cabling and wireless networks in industries?
Most clients are using some form of wireless for a number of their devices, but the advantage of wired, especially for the phone, is reliability. You don't want to have packets dropped. Losing conversation can really put a damper on sales in the middle of it. Having those drops are a bad thing. And yes, there are wireless phones that work pretty good, for the most part, but to eliminate any potential of error or any issue in phone quality, we always recommend getting it wired. And more, we're starting to see people say, well, I'd like just a single drop. We usually recommend getting two regardless, because you're looking at roughly another $5 in labor and then the cost of the parts. Whereas if we have to come back, you're dealing with trip charges, you're dealing with a full price for doing a run. It's a very minor increase in cost to get two per location than to just get one at that location.
So you're going to drop in one line at each location for the PC and one line for the voice over IP phone.
Correct. That's a typical layout. And even if they decide, hey, I want to plug it into the pass-through port and run my PC in the pass-through on the phone, that's fine. But having that second one available will allow you to segment your phone from your computer if you'd like. If the phone reboots, it's not killing your internet connection to your computer.
Yeah, good point.
And in addition to that, if you decide to put another person next to them or a printer or anything else, you already have an extra line that gives you a little more flexibility.
So hang the peripheral, the printer, whatever it is, off of the phone and keep the PC separate.
That's perfectly feasible. People do it every day.
So wireless, typically you'd want to deploy wireless for conference rooms and that kind of thing.
Sure.
Or work group areas like that where people bring laptops in and work as a team.
And people use laptops, they'll use tablets. They want internet content really quickly. Your television screens, your interactive televisions are going to pick up wireless content very easily. So there's definitely a place for it. It's just the performance of the wired network is still superior to the wireless.
Absolutely. And it's easier to troubleshoot to boot.
It is.